Hey folks, Dinosaur Bob here, and we're in Mekele Station for episode 4, and we reached a milestone where finances were stabilized, income's looking good, and it's time to beautify the park and get away from the minimalist approach. So we're starting here with some of that improvement. This is the new viewing area for the Cetacosaurus. They were the stars in making this all possible by selling off the offspring. The really only way I could get through several of these points was to sell animals. I just really didn't want to take loans, hate loans. Anyway, so walking around, you may recall back in the first episode I talked about the viewing area for Cetacosaurus, and I had that rounded area. Well, now you're going to see what that was the beginnings of. We're going to go up this ramp to the brand new restaurant and through this entry area, and this on our left is the original viewing area, that circular area. And you can see there's guests walking over walls and through windows, but just ignore them. So we have a dining and animal viewing area now. We walk down this platform, and there's a mirror image of that circular platform out here. And this should tell you that the habitat has been expanded significantly, in part because of the breeding. The animals needed more room, and I also wanted to expand it anyway to make this space sort of encompass this outdoor eating and viewing area for the park. I really need a name for the structure though. So coming back to the junction there, we'll go by and take a brief look at the new shaded area for viewing the Scelidosaurus and the shades for the Plateosaurus habitat. This is all part of phase 1 of the beautification process. The shades were the cheaper things. The restaurant was something I wanted to get in because I was getting a dip in the guest satisfaction about having enough stuff to eat. But I added this extension to the Plateosaurus viewing, and this made a traffic problem, and it just was not working very cleanly. I moved it over, it helped a little, and just the guests are being problematic with this area. And you can see the original vending and toilet building, and I haven't yet gotten to the merchandise shop that's there, or some of the coming upgrades to the entrance facility. And the memorial to Manny, first Paleogene's animal resurrected from the distant past. It's a fairly standard feature in a lot of my parks. Something memorializing the mammoth there. And that's a animal information screen with writing blocks and an animal silhouette just sitting on top of it rather than a functional screen. So here's the look for phase 1 of this beautification. We're going to see some more in phase 2. But before we do phase 2, we have to deal with some of the area for someone who made it very much possible. As you know from the title card, it said this episode was starring Nasutoceratops, and getting that other animal in helped enormously, but I was still running short on the number of species to make the park algorithm functional. So we dropped from the aerial view of the new Nasutoceratops swamp and come down to the viewing area, and it's got paleoflora. It took extra research to collect all the wetland stuff from across the world. And this was also before I realized I had not been paying attention to taking advantage of the chromatic choice for multi-skinned animals. So like Dilophosaurus, this has more than one skin in it. That's something I fixed a bit later by selecting a pair that were both one skin and getting rid of the other two Nasutoceratops and replacing them with younger animals that matched the skin for this park. So you can see the shelter building. It has some open areas and it has a little bit of closed area. Now we're back there. This path between them is very useful. It is a main thoroughfare for our staff, moving from the main staff area, which is behind us right now, and into the major portion of the park. So you can see how big the Psittacosaurus habitat is now, and how it is situated next to the Nasutoceratops area. The park is growing, and unmentioned in the title card, we will have some more. I've had to increase staff, of course, and staff are getting training now, or should be. Maybe that was just after this. But the development of the research tree is going pretty well for what I wanted. This is actually a little bit behind something I talked about in the last video, but you can see also it's, no it isn't, sorry, I misunderstood, different screen. So all the produce station facilities have been made, we've got storage facilities now, and all part of the plan. So this is our entry building again. You can see that I've added a door on either side. On the left is the staff only, basically park operations area, and the first aid station on the other side of the building. And here, why I needed the arid stuff, the toilet and vending building has been changed from concrete to adobe, and the adobe is used to make this gift shop. The main gift shop near the arrivals area of the park. So all in all, the park has gotten a lot of planting. This area in front of this new building is intended to be sort of a welcoming area to the park, and I still haven't settled on what I want to do with that. But we're looking at what is intended to be sort of a community building, as is often found in small villages in the tropics. And it's still a work in progress. There's one of the jams that I was mentioning earlier. Frustrating thing. But guess will be guess, I guess. There's still some more vegetation planting to be done. You can see a new building down in the distance there, which will be the start of the Jurassic area from that side, and something that we'll look at in another video. And here is the back side of the community building, or its main function side actually. This is the stage. The idea is there will be presentations or performances there. I want to do some more work inside the building to support that concept, but it still will just be very much a this is what's supposed to be going on area in the park. Research continues throughout the park for various things, including animals. I was still dealing with can't get the one I want because of troubles in the park. So here we're coming into the Coelophysis area. This is the trail to the back part of the Triassic area. We'll go through this tunnel. Don't bang your head, please. Bonk. And a shaded viewing area into one portion of the Coelophysis area, which happens to have some Coelophysis in it. They're running around in there. Please ignore the Plateosaurus trapped in the fence for the moment. because they share a fence with the Plateosaurus habitat. You can see the community house in the distance. The Coelophysis doing their yes, we actually operate as a flock thing. One of them lying down in among those trees. They seem to be enjoying this habitat. You probably noticed the animal bridge just before we went under the tunnel. They do use it, which is great. There's the don't cross here because it's not finished barrier, and around to the other side where we have a secondary viewing area into the secondary area of the Coelophysis habitat and the end of the bridge. So through another arch, not quite a tunnel this time, that's Dilophosaurus habitat on our left, beyond the rocks, and we'll be coming back to an area where the paths divide, and it goes as to where we are now in the Triassic area and to what's currently our left, the Jurassic area. So pop up for an overview of the habitat. I'm thinking about possibly giving them some more space because I like these guys, off into what is currently the not part of the park land, in the upper right hand corner there. Probably another animal bridge to make it happen, but we'll see. You can see the Plateosaurus habitat in the upper left, and as we zoom in for the last little bit, you'll see an area that is elevated and get a view of what the Coelophysis can see of the Plateosaurus habitat. The guests on the platform that you can see can occasionally see Coelophysis popping up. But that's it for today. So be kind to each other. Take care. See you in another video. Bye now.